See this little icon there. You see this little red circle dude? That guy's called Snap. There's two Titans that have special effects in this game. Well, there's actually another one called Manny, which is Manny Mana, which is gives you mana back when you kill it. But this one's called Snap. This Snap Porter basically halves the Titans per stage for 50 stages, I believe. Comment below if I'm incorrect, but I believe that's the case. So at the moment you see it's taken 3 stages per Titans. Now because I hit a benchmark of 500, it's gone up to 4. So it's 4 Titans per stage. Normally after certain benchmarks, the amount of Titans you kill per stage increases. And when that dude disappears, I'm going to see if it's how much it changes by. Oh, I've got a Warcry perk, which means I'm going to go fast for a little bit, which is nice. I love Warcry. Smash, 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 smash. Now, what I'm waiting to happen is I'm waiting for this to slow down, where it takes me maybe 5 seconds to kill a boss. At the moment, I'm pretty much one hitting a boss, so I'm still going to keep grinding. When I start slowing down at that stage, then I think I'm going to prestige. I'm trying to guess how long that'll be. Stage 600? Stage 6 to 700? Maybe more? Alright. We'll see, we'll see. And the other Titan you get is someone called Porter. Porter is a stage skip Titan, so if you kill him, you skip 50 stages in one go. So it's very handy when you start doing a lot of stages, because you imagine the max stage for this game at the moment is 92,000. So you need a lot of splashing and a lot of skipping. Oh, I've got a heart one for each stage 500. I'm going to change it to heart. That's good. Another achievement. Builds for a long time. I'll still be aiming for a clanship build until I've got over maybe 500-600 skill points. Then that's when I'll be looking at different builds. Unless something happens over the updates over the next few months that will change the clanship build. But to be honest, for the last 3 years, clanship has pretty much been the dominant starter build for like far as I've ever remembered. So I don't see that changing soon. Maybe it'll be down at stage 600 that I'll probably not hit a wall, but slow down, because already it's slowed down a little bit, just a little bit. Mind you, I haven't leveled up my heroes for a long while, so that might be a while. Actually, scrap that. It won't be 600. It's in my ranged. The next one, is it still ranged? Which have I got? Yeah, I've got ranged. So let's level up these heroes. Smash, smash, smash. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Titans 2. Well, I hope you're all safe and well in this difficult times that we're all sharing. I live in the UK, and we're having a lockdown since this week. And so the kids being homeschooled, trying to help out as much as I can. I'm a bit fortunate that I can work from home, so I get to log in the morning and work from my computer. But my wife is self-employed, so unfortunately she's struggling a little bit. So she's got no clients at the moment because she obviously can't touch them or go near them. So the government has done some financial aid, but it is like 1/10 of what she normally earns. So yeah, we'll be margining our house income. But everyone's in the same boat, and everyone's trying to be optimistic. And as long as the outcome is people are safe and well, and that is the most important thing above everything. Now I'm going to activate this because I'd love to see those perks. Let's get some power in. Come on, lads. Yes, because have you noticed the Snap Titan has gone? So my Titans have increased to 9. So it has doubled. So having the snap icon does make the runs a lot quicker, which is great. So hopefully I can get another snap, another porter soon. If you want to know how much snap and porter chance you have, if you go to your stats screen, which is this little icon here, it will tell you. Where is it? There you go. Porter chance is 0.4% and snap chance is 0.1%. So it's very small to begin with, but they do increase over time. You can get ways to increase them by the secondary stats or effect on equipment item. I believe here it is. So my clan ship has one. So you can see it's increased 3.27 porter spawn chance. So if you get mythic sets, so it's a big explanation about the secondary bonuses. So the first stats is that, and the secondary stats is this. So whenever you see in forums, Reddit, guys, or my videos, we say obviously talking about the equipment stat and the secondary stat. So the secondary stat, whenever we mention it, is this. Now there's 3 levels. So a rare item will give you 1 effect extra, or I believe so a rare or equipment, no, event item. Let's double check quickly. I'm pretty sure it's an event item. Got any event items? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. So an event item and a rare item will give you 1 status effect, and then a legendary item will give you 2 secondary effects, and then a mythic item will get you 3. So that's another reason why mythic items are so sought after. Not only are they the most powerful weapons, so normally the most powerful when you equip them, when you craft them, sorry, but they give you 3 secondary stats effects, which are normally quite high. Another thing as I mentioned, when you do buy mythic sets, if you start buying mythic items like the Ancient Warrior or Noble Fencer, Ancient Warrior, always try to be at the highest level you can before buying an item. The item is basically increases as your stage increase. So say for example, I've been grinding at stage 1000 for a couple of days, and then just to build up my relics for a push during a tournament, I'll wait till I join the tournament and push to my max stage first. So I'll reach the highest stage, like maybe 1200 or whatever. Then I'll buy a mythic item, because the mythic item will be much stronger because I'm at a higher level than I was when I was at stage 1000. So always make sure you're at the highest possible level you can before buying a mythic item. So if you are farming, hold off buying it just yet. And again, if you do buy a mythic item, do it during a tournament, because again, it'll give you a boost, because you'll have a very high damage dealing item that you would have before. So that's another little tip. I think I might grind to stage 600 and then prestige grind again to 600 and then join the tournament. So I'll probably do 1 runs, well, it'll be 2 runs worth with joining the tournament of relics. That is my game plan. Right, I have got skill point. Whoop, whoop. Let's have a look. I'm going to be more mana sufficient in my next run, I promise. It's just a very bad habit, because I'm so used to just with my main account. I've got 70, I think I'm like 75 max stage, so I'm so used to just maxing out on my skills and just activating them all. It's a bad habit. Don't like do what I say, not do what I do. That's such a bad teacher. But you see what I mean with my tips. Do you know what? I'm going to save my skill points before I respec my tree. I don't mean respec, before I allocate skill points to the tree. Let's have a look. Helmet's low, yeah. Get that one. Live up more heroes. It's been a while. Let's see. Ooh, they've got big jump. I want to start doing these evolves. These evolves are starting to stack up. I need to start collecting loads of gold. Oh, there we go. Yeah, evolve. So when you get to 1000, you can evolve them. Boom. Big increase in power. I say big increase. It says a huge increase in power, but really what's huge? It's not like it's going to get me to endgame, is it? Should be a moderate amount of power. A slightly more bit of power than you had before. It's probably in their own for their own perspective. So obviously someone's idea of huge could be bigger than what someone else's idea of huge could be. Just ask my wife. Carry on. Let's have a look at this. Ooh. I really want to get to stage 700. I don't know about you guys, but when I prestige, I always try to make it like an even number, not just random. I know sometimes I can't be helped, but I'm a sucker for similes and well, a bit OCD really. So if for example, like, I don't know, if I was at stage, if I can prestige at at stage 700 exactly, that'd be amazing. If I was, for example, at stage 699, it will bug me until I get to stage 700. It's yeah, I probably need to see someone about that. Bad habit. Just to let you know, sometimes an advert might not play, and this happened to me a few times, and that could be one or two things. One, it could be just an internet connection, or two, they just don't have adverts. So that instance, then I went to watch an advert and it had a spiral circle for a few seconds, and then it just gave me the reward for free without having to watch an advert. Sometimes that happens, and that's simply because there's only a limited amount of adverts available per company for each person. So there is never anywhere, even on YouTube, Google, Facebook, it's the exact same thing. So sometimes you get games that you can spam adverts and they'll have a timeout period or waiting period, and the simple reason being is because, say for example, a company will say, right, I'll give you £1 million to play 10,000 worth of our adverts in your game in a month. Now if that game suddenly blows out and they use up all the adverts in the first week, then you won't get that advert being displayed. They'll probably go to another company to hire some more adverts, or do another contract to buy some more adverts in. So there's always a specific amount of adverts that any company is contracted to. So that's why sometimes that happens, just simply because there's not enough adverts to go around. So that's just a bit of boring information there, but I thought I'd share it with you. Oh, so we've got a new hero, which is ranged. Let's have a look. What's he done? He's I've already got a ranged character equipped, I believe. Helmet. Yeah, I have. So this should make my runs quicker again. Really, I can't wait to get back to melee. When I get to a melee character, that's my strongest one. So that would make, yeah, if it's still strongest. So that'll make my runs even faster. Ooh, got 4 more stages. What's my everyday cap? Spell hero, how much is that? 16, 10. That's still weaker, so get rid of that. Right, I'm going to prestige when I get to 600, just so I can do another run before tournament. What was my time between last prestige? Oh, wait, there's a tournament available. Okay, I know. I don't say it's forcing me. I had to restart the game then. That was weird. I'm using BlueStacks, and it gave me a prompt to say, hey, wait, don't just prestige. There's a tournament with not, you haven't got much time left from the tournament to join it. So it prompted me to do that, and it got froze. So I had to restart. Right, 6 skill points have uploaded. So advanced stage start was 420, so we'd only have to push 150 stages, which is good. I would, yeah, I'm going to do one more run before joining the tournament, just so I can collect as much relics as I can. So training transitions will be now less frequent. You will not transition into a new stage theme until the bar of the current stage icon is depleted. You can toggle this feature off at the menu. So as you start increasing many stages to help you with this, there's something called stage transition on, which is great. So this bar around here, see it going down slowly? It won't skip the background images or have that annoying thing that pops up, stage transition on the screen, until that runs out. It's just great, it makes it much easier. So again, I've got my spend max, and I'll start from the top, and I'm just going to level up all my heroes, working my way down. Pow, 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 pow. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Alright, so once I've done that... Oh, I've got to make sure I've got the right equipment equipped. So that's spell. Look, I've got that one. Spell. Okay. So the reason I do the heroes first is just simply because they have to obviously auto hit in the background, so they're doing that. So this time I'm trying to do mana sufficiency, so I'm going to unlock. Really, I should only do one at a time, but I'm going to do all three. So I'm going to just do gold for now until I get closer to my max stage, then I'll unlock, level up more of the Warcry, just so it's more easier. Now I will use my skill points to level up my skill tree now to make it stronger, because the skill points, unspent skill points, don't affect potential for the tournament. So you might as well just upgrade your skill tree straight away, so that you've got a stronger build for later to use now than later. So I'm using I'm using Tap Titans 2 Compendium website. It's a very good website. It gives pre-builds there. I'm using a Taco's Clanship Beginner's Guide, and I'm doing a Clanship Pet Heart of Midas build. I'm doing Pet because I haven't got a fairy. Well, I could watch adverts if I wanted to do a fairy build, but I think that I'll wait till I've got it unlocked and got skippable ads on before I do fairy. So I've got plenty of time before that happens. So it's saying I should have Master Commander at 3. So what it's saying for Pet Heart of Midas at the moment, it says well, the first tree is 23 skill points, and it says 3 Master Commander, 5 Heroic Might, 3 in Aerial Assault, and 1 Coordinated Defense. Which is that one, which I haven't got enough to unlock that. So it says I need to get Warlord level 20, so I've only got 14, so it's still a bit too early. So that's the kind of benchmark. It's evenly spread over those 3 for now. So evenly spread on those 3, I'll get that up to 5, that up to 3, and then put 1 point into that. Then I'll start looking into maybe a couple more points into these ones, just to help with mana gold. That would help. So yeah, back to grinding. So I've got over 1027 relics to use. I'm so tempted to buy loads more artifacts, but I'm holding off for the tournament. Now there's 2 things I can do in the tournament. I can either buy as many artifacts, like new artifacts, as I can, so I can have a chance of getting Books of Shadows, or, which it should be, that should be the sensible choice. But if I want to win a tournament, because I have already got a couple of the best artifacts to start with, which is quite good, which is Clanship. This will help with Clanship build. Also had, where is it? Yeah, all hero damage. So these 2, Hero's Blade and Clanship, would help me a lot of power. So I could actually level them really high with my 2 runs worth, and that would do a good push. But I then miss out a chance of Books of Shadows. The choice is, should I try to get Books of Shadows, or should I push more? But then if I push more, I can finish at a higher stage, which means I get more relics in my next prestige to get more artifacts anyway. But then if I get Books of Shadows sooner, it means I can level that up higher to get more relics that way. The dilemma. What would you choose? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll pick once I've joined the tournament. I'll then decide at the last minute which one I'll do. Buy loads of new artifacts or level existing ones. Leave a comment below what you would do in this situation. God. This is more tense than any sitcom I've seen. Drama's out there. The drama is real. Let's have a look what we got. So I've been doing this, I'm playing this for an hour. Oh, that would make it quicker, but I can't be asked to watch that. But I should have really. I should have watched more adverts. When you're at this stage, you should watch as many adverts as you want, because it grinds through the stages in the background anyway, while you're not doing anything. So while the 15 or 30-second adverts playing, it's still leveling up in the background, and you're helping the company with money. So the more money they get, the better stuff they can produce and develop anyway. But sometimes watching the same advert, there's only so many Raid Shadow Legends adverts I can watch. Seriously, that's like the only advert that's being played at the moment. Change it up. It's like that app is trying to take over the world. It's a good thing to check the... I suppose they should come up as notifications. They don't. Any of these passive skills, whenever they level up, it doesn't come up in icon. So it's good to check once in a while to make sure you level them up, because that's... I forgot to do that. I forgot to check it when I first prestige. So that has reduced my Titan count again, and also upgraded my inactive sneaky count. So when I'm offline, I can obviously level up more. It's a good thing to keep checking them so that you can level faster. It's all about speed, the need for speed. I can do more attacks. Duck, duck, duck. I wish that one. More raid attacks. Helping out the clan. So you've noticed the chest has not been touched. That's because on Mocha, it's no chest, no torso. Do not touch. Still not a perfect score on the tap amount. It should have been 600. I will get better with my wrist action, don't you worry. I'm still the lowest. Look at that. Oh, even the lowest guy is 1.58 mil. I'm terrible. I am absolutely terrible. I need to level up this character as soon as I can. So really, I've joined my clan, and I'm at max stage 600, and my entry level for my clan is 10k. I'm definitely abusing my privileges. So most like mid-tier clans, sometimes they have a minimum entry. You will, as I said, if you do search around and Discord, Discord's probably the best place. Tap Titan 2 Discord server. Because it's different. Sometimes they don't have entry levels. They're the best clans to find. Just make sure. Ask what their clan XP and just find the highest clan XP you can. Obviously, you won't be able to get into mid or high level tier clans straight away. It will take time, but they will help you in that. They will